Adoption is a wonderful thing. Parents taking in kids that aren't their own to treat as if they were their own. And oddly enough, do you feel neglected? Are Hut Packs treating you down? You just can't get that pull? And after constant money thrown and nothing going your way, you feel neglected, you feel down, and you feel like you need a new home yourself? Well, check out Hut Puck Traders. Use Sully 10% off. And be accepted into a family that can understand you for you and knows what you want. Have a good day, guys. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I am Sully. 3 things to tell you about the Jokestars Tavern. First and foremost, new episode 6 is up. 2, it's on iTunes now. So for all you iPhone, iPad, iTunes users, you can now download it on iTunes, of course. If you enjoy the podcast, please rate it, because like YouTube, if you click that thumbs up, if you rate a podcast, it helps get the word out. And 3, you may notice this fancy new logo we got going on. Well, that's made by Kenny Mac. I'm going to drop his Twitter down below. He really is an underappreciated GFX logo design guy. He has actually done both Canuck and Eyes redesign for our Twitch, our YouTube, and all that stuff. So go check him out. Link down below. That's all you guys have. Here's a preview of episode 6. Hope you guys enjoy. I am Sully. Take care. Peace from the Middle East. Don't forget, I like spice in my rice.
You hit me with a lot there. First, I'll start off with the grind. I think the 300 or 350, whatever it is, I personally can't stand. Like, I know it's in all games, and that's how games are made now, is the guy who plays more unlock stuff, but I think it should be what you're talking about, cosmetic stuff that doesn't affect the game. And this is coming from the guy that does grind the games and does have like the hours put in to get the stuff most of the time. But I don't like the fact that if me and my buddies play fucking, we'll say 100 games, we're obviously, unless we're just skilled beasts, which I am, we're obviously not going to be as good as someone that's played 350 games. Just to start off, they're gonna be playing with each other more. They're gonna be better. They're gonna know how to shoot, like how to deke. They're gonna know shit. They've played more games. They've had more practice. Simple as that. So they're automatically gonna be better, and then they get the boost and stuff on top of that. And I've always hated that concept in all games. Call of Duties, fucking shooting games. Like every game has it, where the more you play, the better stuff you unlock. But I can't stand that concept, because the weekend warriors, the guys that work all week and just come and play weekends, like, they don't stand a chance, right? So I never liked that, but I do think it should be, cosmetic. You should get, like, you get to Div 1 unlock custom jerseys or something, where you have an incentive to stay, because right now you don't. Now it's like you get to Div 1, dudes disband all the time, go start a new club, we'll fucking scrub hunt, beat the shit out of crappy teams, get back to Div 1 with a 50 a no record or whatever. And I almost think it should be harder to grind. I can't remember. It might have been you I was mentioning this to the other day. But I like if, same thing for Hut, if the divisions were harder. Like, you couldn't just zoom through Div 10 to get to Div 9, Div 9 to get to Div 8, like a couple games and you're already gone, right? Especially in Hut, because of I think Div 1 you need like 8 out of 10 wins. And in Div 10 you don't. They should make it like the same throughout, so people aren't progressing so rapidly and getting to Div 1 like it's nothing. If they made, like, here I am saying people shouldn't have to grind, but actually it does make sense in this case, because if you don't grind, you're going to be in the lower levels competing against people that are probably more your level. And if you do grind, you're going to get to Div 1, and you're more of an incentive to stay in Div 1 if it's going to take you a fucking month to get back there, you know what I mean?
That's true.
I think it should be like stadiums, skates, sticks, whatever, just all cosmetic bullshit that I got and you don't because you haven't played as much as me. That's what I think it should be. It should just be bragging rights. Skate around with a gold fucking stick that I don't have and make me want it. Like, I don't think it should be fucking the boost. I know it's going to stay that way and whatever, but I think it should be arenas, stuff you're talking about, where it's like, we go back to 1, we're going to lose. People think that stuff doesn't matter, but for a lot of people, that shit matters. Jerseys are important. Stadiums are important. People play for that stuff. Like, it's incentives to keep the team together. And I think that's a huge one, like keeping the team together. I don't like the disbanding thing. It happens so often. I've done it, don't get me wrong, but I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, I was thinking while you were talking, and one of the points that you brought up too is just that, the weekend warrior, and again, I like how in FIFA you unlock, abilities, I think, in club, not so much, attributes. And I think I don't see why not. I don't see why they shouldn't just bring that over, because just have, you unlock abilities by doing things. Because I think, in FIFA, I mean, I'm not, again, well, we all play up in FIFA, but when a guy beats us, I don't feel like it's because he's a 5'4" midget with like 99 acceleration, 99 speed, and it's because he has those stats that make him better, not necessarily his hockey knowledge. But yeah, I think the cosmetics are the way to go, clearly. And I think the little things that FIFA does so well, I think EASHL needs to bring back, is like, they had, like, when you won the playoffs, they had a cutscene where you like had the Stanley Cup celebration. They got rid of that. I don't know why. Maybe it was a programming issue. I don't know why they got rid of that, but I think that would be cool to bring back. But I think stats should go. I like how FIFA has abilities. I think they should bring that back, where it's like, maybe you can, I don't know how it will work in NHL, because NHL is so much, there's not really abilities that you can do. Like FIFA, they have long throw and stuff like that. And those type of, hockey's, I don't know. I don't know how you could bring that over, but I think it goes back again. Cosmetics and grinding are huge. And I think that goes back to, the lack of stadium variation. If you look at the stadiums, especially on old gen, it's everyone has the same arena, that same generic like North American stadium for EASHL and HUT. It's all the same. So